What is the War Room planning? I don't know, but can't wait to see how it plays out.
Who do you perceive to be more feminine, straight women or gay men?
Oh, depends on the situation, but my mind goes gay men immediately.
Why is that?
I think Hollywood has shown us that. Hollywood has portrayed the gay man as flamboyant, gay best friend, shopaholic. So in my mind, I think coffee, I think Starbucks, I think cheeseburger, I think McDonald's, I think gay man, I think Hollywood best friend, girlier than me.
Gay men, definitely. They take the cake.
Why?
Because they're trying too hard. They're trying to be feminine. And women are already feminine. So it's an act. And, I mean, it's an act because they have to act like a woman.
Do you think
Who do you
scum is a
perceive to be
cult?
more
No.
masculine, straight men or butch lesbians?
Straight men.
Why is that?
Again, it's kind of perception. It's what Hollywood has told us, what society has told us. But I think straight man and I think caveman type, adjusting his whatnots in public. A butch lesbian is like the android version of a straight man.
What does it mean to be masculine or feminine?
I think that's changing. Perception is changing. I think any gender can be feminine or masculine. I don't think there's terms on it necessarily, parameters.
What is the difference between masculine and feminine energy?
Oh, that's a you question.
What?
That's
That's
a
a
you
me
question. Yes.
All right. Feminine energy is more like accepting. I would say like more engulfing, and like masculine energy is more like take charge. I would say.
I would say feminine energy reminds me of like
Glock.
I think of the color pink. I don't know why.
I just reminding you that I said I can respond in defense. I'm not attacking nobody, but if you shoot at me, I will shoot back. Your only warning. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Masculine, I think, for me, would be someone who looks like they have a big build, or either they're actually acting like a man and actually taking care of themselves like a man and their family like a man. Now, feminine could be both, and it doesn't mean that, actually it could go both ways, because now I was just telling someone, like, I don't want to be a man, I don't want to be tough, but I have to be because I don't have a guy.
Why can feminine be both but masculine can't?
Because men will probably, even if they're not gay, sometimes they will, see stuff from a woman's point of view if they are in tune with themselves.
What the fuck do people be talking about, bro? Like, you see, this is the problem, man. Nobody has any idea what the fuck they're talking about. Everybody's just giving answers, bro.
And a lot of men who protect women understand femininity.
When two lesbians go out on a date, who pays?
The one who asked the other one on a date.
When two lesbians go out on a date, who pays?
Both of them. Or the one who argues less.
When two lesbians go
What?
out on a date, they often hold the door open for each other and split the bill. Why is it as soon as a man is involved, he suddenly has to do all the work?
I think that just goes back to like being a man, like we're considered the providers,
Okay, no, never mind. I'm being good today.
and as a man you're expected to take care of a woman.
I think that's just society norms.
No, okay, listen. I have to be good today. Okay.
I mean, he opens the door for me, and I let it, and I like it like that. I just think it's the role you want to take. In some gay relationships, somebody's always dominant. Whoever wants to be more dominant or wants to feel that, I think, and that still goes back to like men and women.
Why is there more flexibility with gender roles in a same-sex relationship than there is in a heterosexual relationship?
Nigga said Jambler and Sire.
Well, in the sense of that, I think it's more flexibility because, in a same-sex relationship, you do have like more than likely like, the other person is really understanding what the other person wants. So in a situation like that or a relationship like that, you understand what the other person's want or what they're looking for. So you do understand just a little bit more. instead of that, do you have anything to say?
Nigga on the left need a fucking. Okay, stop. You're being good today. You're being good today. You're being good today.
I think it's
You're being good today.
more flexible because that's just being gay. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be.
When a woman says she's tired of dating men, why do they often end up dating a woman who looks and acts like a man?
Maybe they still want the masculine energy, but they want to try different genitalia.
Why wouldn't a woman just prefer to date a feminine man than a masculine woman?
Because if they still want that masculine energy, a feminine man may not have a lot of masculine energy, may not have more masculine energy than a masculine woman, if that's what they're desiring.
Because with women, you get more of an emotional concept. Women are gorgeous. I mean, have you seen women? We have all of the parts that men lack. And even though I may dress and act like a man, I may be the one to open the doors and pay for dinner, I'm still a woman deep down. I still have the emotional depth. We could sit all night for 8 hours completely naked and talk about our feelings, and nobody's sexualizing the other.
Oh God, that shit sounds so fucking boring. Oh my, you know what? Y'all can have it. Cause my shit would be sitting there soft as fuck, flopping around in my lap. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? I'd be like, bro, what are we doing here? Crisscross applesauce in the bed, talking about our fucking feelings, man. Oh God, see, this is why. You know what? I get it now. I understand why some of y'all. Cause personally, I'm not doing that shit, bro. What? Bro, could you imagine? My nigga. So, you gotta sit there booty butt ass naked, meat out on my lap, talking about our feelings in our day. Bro, listen, man. Y'all got it, bro. Yeah, y'all can have that shit. Go ahead, do your thing, man.
We're just being sensual with each other. You lack that with a man.
Don't a lot of men have the parts that women lack?
Yes, but I can attach my parts and choose their size.
If women,
but it don't hit the same. It don't feel real. That plastic will never compare to the real thing. I'm telling you, that plastic don't hit the same. It ain't you. The rhythm in the hips not the same. You would never know. That plastic not the same.
Women are...
How you know? It's plastic. Are you niggas slow, or are you just that horny to like say some nut shit? It's plastic. Nigga, you've never touched your penis before and then touched plastic, nigga? Like what? So you don't know what plastic feels like. Y'all can't be this slow. Feels the same. Bro, no one's going around feeling plastic. You've never touched plastic before in your life. Versus skin. Like, there's no way y'all are this retarded. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do my workouts, because a lot of you niggas, like, bro, when you got to school, they gave you extra time on your test. Had to, because niggas is slow, bro. Like, niggas gotta be stupid, bro. This shit don't make no sense, my nigga. Oh my God, go back to school, bro. Y'all really, like, oh my God, bro. It's very similar. Skin to plastic? Okay, y'all got it, man. I'm done talking.
Are always right. How do lesbians settle arguments?
The more masculine one has to take the L always.
Can you say it again? I couldn't hear that.
The more masculine one has to take the L always.
What does that mean?
That they have to like, just like please like the more feminine to just like get along like yeah, like okay babe, like you're right, you know?
Just to de-escalate the situation,
So,
I guess.
why would anyone want to be the more masculine one when the more feminine one just gets to show up and be spoiled?
I honestly have no control over that, because like
Chat. Who wears the pants in your relationship? Those of you who are in a relationship. Now, when I say where's the pants, be honest with yourself. Alright? Be honest. Just because you don't wear the pants in your relationship don't mean you're not masculine. I'm just saying, like, who really, like, decides what y'all do? Who, like, is the one, you feel me? Too many niggas saying, me, I know y'all single. Crazy. Nigga said my right hand. Chat a bunch of cappers.
You know, like...
If a woman is bisexual, does she hold her girlfriend to the same standards she holds a man to?
She should.
Why would any woman want to be the more dominant one when the submissive one gets to show up and be spoiled?
Because dominance has its own things. People like dominance like to be dominant because they get something from it, just like a submissive person does.
What do you get?
From being dominant, I get spoiled just as much. I get to see the joy on my person's face when I do things like open doors and buy dinner and help out around the house. It surprises them, and I love it. I love serving my person. Dominance, really, you think submission is serving, but dominance is serving.
If women are always right, how do lesbians settle arguments?
Rock, paper, scissors, and I mean that in the most literal way.
Do you believe in the concept of gaydar?
Yes.
What are the characteristics of a closeted gay person?
Oh, for the boys' side, if he listens to Cher and Madonna, 100%. I don't care if he wears pink, that's not a tell. But if he listens to Cher, if he's going to watch Mamma Mia with you, he's gay.
What about for women?
How many of y'all watch Mamma Mia? I've never seen that fucking movie. So, but how many of y'all have seen Mamma Mia? TK wear pink? That don't count. I've never seen that shit. Okay, you know what? Real test. How many of you have seen Vampire Diaries? Well, we got them, boys. Look, I ain't gonna lie, a couple of you niggas, Yup, I see some of y'all saying me. I think you need to have a chat with yourself. Yeah. Teen Wolf count? I don't know, man. That's up to y'all. If you watch Vampire Diaries, though, I'm looking at you a little funny. If you and your wife watch Pretty Little Liars, you watch Pretty Little Liars because your wife suggested it. I'm talking about niggas watching Vampire Diaries on their own.
You're checking me out.
There really isn't any way to tell someone's gay without them being, like, behaviorally different. Like, I can tell that, like, someone is gay by, like, the way that they walk, you know? Or, like, if they're wearing something like I'm wearing. Like, I'm bisexual, and, like, I want people to know that. So, like, I'm not gonna wear, like, a typical, like, straight male, like, alpha male outfit, you know? Like, I'm gonna, like, present to the world that, like, hey, like, I'm bisexual, you know? So, like, yeah. So, like, it's in, like, the behavior, like, the mannerisms of speech, clothing wear.
Why are gay people more aware of how their clothes and behavior present to the world than the straight women who complain that revealing clothing shouldn't get them unwanted attention?
Huh. That's a confusing question.
Do you want me to explain it, or do you don't understand it?
I guess I understand.
What I'm saying is, like, okay, if you're a lot of gay men will dress a certain way because they want to let people know that they're gay or bisexual.
Yeah.
They wear, like, kind of feminine looking clothes, right?
Definitely,
A lot of butch lesbians will, like, smoke cigars and, like, get a certain haircut that presents them as more masculine, so people know that they're more of a okay?
Yeah.
So your image matters.
Yeah.
Okay, your image matters.
Definitely.
So once again, why are gay people more aware of how their clothes and behavior present to the world than the straight women who complain that revealing clothing shouldn't get them unwanted attention?
Well, because if you're gay, and let's say, like, you're a guy, and you want to be perceived as a woman, then naturally you have to dress more feminine, you know what I mean? And then for women who are always dressed a certain way, or that's their typical way of dressing, they're, you know, they feel like they shouldn't have to be bothered because that's how they should be dressed, you know what I mean?
Doesn't your image define who you are?
To an extent. To an extent. So like if I'm like sagging my pants and I have like a flag on my back pocket, like you're gonna know like, okay, that dude's a gangbanger. But you know, if I don't wear a belt that day and my pants are sagging, then
This nigga knows stuffy as shit.
maybe my pants are just low today. You know what I mean?
A few years ago, everybody agreed on simple principles, like gender, for example. All of a sudden, these ideas became complicated, controversial, and sometimes downright confrontational. What do you think happened?
I think that it was like people not being upset that other people don't feel the same way that they do.
That might fall under the entitlement category. I don't know. I think that might be entitlement of, I want to be special. I mean, gay rights has made huge leaps and bounds, and if you want to do whatever you want to do with your sexuality and in your life, and that's fine. And if you want to be treated equal as everyone else, that's cool too. But I don't, necessarily agree with having to put all these labels on all this craziness. Like, that doesn't make sense. You're either a male or female.
Facts. You can do. And I have no problem with anybody living their life, but like, why are we doing so much, bro? Like, yeah, I just like to what is all this extra shit, bro? Like, golly, man. Listen, just be yourself. Call you what you want, but like all this extra shit, like there's multiple. I'm like, bro, what?
Like, I'm not a doctor, but it's pretty easy to tell.
Do you think it's okay to label people?
No, not at all.
If it's wrong to label people, why do some people get offended if you don't refer to them with the right pronouns? Isn't that labeling people?
Well, I guess you label and you refer to people the way they would like to be labeled and referred to. You don't give them labels yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they're labeling themselves. Like, if they get upset that we're not saying the right things, they can just let us know. And, like, then we'll tell them the right things. But, like, if we don't know what they are, then we're just going to assume what we see,
I kind of got to ask you this question because I think it's funny. In the acronym LGBTQ, how do they decide which letter came first?
I think that maybe is women's entitlement for the Lesbian Women's Act. I don't know.
So could it be?
It sounds cool, so I don't know if QLBT sounds very cool.
So could it be because ladies first?
Very, very well could be. Ladies are always first, though, That's never going to change if you're a gentleman.
Could it be because ladies first?
Yes.
Could it have been settled in an arm wrestling tournament?
Probably rock, paper, scissors.
Why didn't lesbians claim the G for themselves?
Because we didn't think of it.
Aren't all lesbians gay, but not all gays are lesbian?
Damn, bro. You're not wrong. A hetero man has this logic. You're not wrong.
Aren't all lesbians gay, but not all gays are lesbian?
Yeah, but lesbian is, like, specifically for women, and gay is, like, for men and women, but, like, lesbian is for the women.
Why not just combine the G and the L into an H for homosexual, or just get rid of the L?
Because it's not about it making sense. They just all want to be included. So everybody has to. I need to see mine up there too. That's all it is, bro. It's not about it making sense. It's all about them wanting to feel special. That's really it. They just want everybody to be included and feel special. Everybody gets a participation trophy. Here you go.
Man.
You're on the big board.
I don't know.
Why not just combine the G and the L into an H for homosexual?
You know what? That would be inclusive. I think we can look at that. Maybe it's in the gay constitution. We can make some amendments.
Or maybe just get rid of the L.
Hang on now. Hang on. Let us not be forgotten on the day after Pride Month.
Why do women seem to bond better with gay men?
Because I think women relate to gay men more because gay men are typically feminine. So I feel like they relate to each other. They have common interests.
If gay men love men and aren't controlled by pussy power, why are they more likely to support women's issues than men's issues?
Because
gay men want to be women. So they are in tune to line up with women. That's common sense, though. You feel me? Like they it's not that like literally, like how else can you feel me?
Every woman has a gay best friend for the most part, or somebody in their life.
Why?
Also, now hear me out. I feel like this is part of the reason why, or at least my idea, because I'm not the fucking world. I don't make the rules. But what I think sometimes is that there's been this like preconditioned idea that gay means you're ultra feminine. So that's what gay people like people don't understand. Stereotypes stick. You feel me? So like there's this idea that when you say gay, you're automatically pushed towards thinking they're ultra feminine, ultra flamboyant, ultra, you feel me? So when that's the stereotype and that's what they're raised thinking, that's how they perceive it. But you could be gay and be a normal nigga. Like, I don't know. Like, you could be gay and be a normal person. It's just that, like, especially, and then media too. Because you got to remember, that's exactly how people build their perspective on shit. Is the shit media shows them. So if media is showing them all, like, flamboyant, oh my God, the BFF with all the girls. And then at that, you got to remember, gay men were, like, shunned from straight men, like, circle groups. So they gravitated towards women more because those are the ones who accepted them. So they're going to be more feminine. You are your environment. They're around girls. They're going to act that way. You feel me? Now, had we been a progressive society or whatever, and when niggas was gay, niggas didn't shun them. Okay, you just like boys. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just like guys. But you let them do what they gotta do, you would have more gay men who are just like normal niggas. You feel me? But this is the way of the world.
Women so welcoming of the gay community, yet so quick to shame a man as gay when they don't get what they want.
That's a good question.
Wow!
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
What do you
I
think?
have an answer for that.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay. Why are women so welcoming of the gay community?
Before they became gay, they acted like normal men. Exactly. When they were in the closet, they acted normal. But acting like a normal man and being gay is seen as like hiding or not being who you really are. And you know what that means? It means that people of that sexual orientation made it their identity. Like think about it. Straight people don't make who they have sex with their identity. I'm TK and I have sex with women, but that's not my whole thing. You feel me? When it's your identity, you fit into, like, you feel me? That's why you don't see a lot of, or that's why when you see a nigga being normal, or let me not say being normal because that's a very broad term. But when you see like someone acting like a straight male, but he's not straight, they think he's like hiding it. Maybe he just don't want to do all the extra shit. You feel me? You get what I'm saying?
Yet so quick to shame a man as gay when they don't get what they want.
Who does that?
Well, a lot of women will attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what they want.
Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Women will call you a real. Women will say you're not a real man for not participating in their bullshit. For instance, right? Say you don't hold the door for a woman. Realistically, that's chivalry, right? But equal rights. You couldn't hold the door for me. You not a real nigga. I thought you wanted to be equals. You feel me? It's just kind of, you know what I mean? Chivalry's dead. Chivalry's never dead. You feel me? But, and you not a real woman? I only hold the door for real women. That reminds me of this tweet I put on my IG the other day where it said, only good women get anklets. You whores get shackles. Niggas say you dirty feet whores get shackles. Fucking made me laugh.
Okay, so if they're their friends, they're probably not going to want to hurt their feelings. But if it's someone that you're dealing with, you want to tell them the truth. And you want to make sure that they understand what you want.
A few years ago, everybody agreed on simple principles, like gender, for example. All of a sudden, these issues became complicated, controversial, and
internet.
sometimes downright confrontational. What do you think happened?
The internet. everybody got the right to an opinion, and when everybody has the right to an opinion, everybody thinks they're fucking Jesus Christ and their opinion matters. It doesn't. TikTok ruined us. It was coming before TikTok. I think when shit started to shift really was like social media age, like early social media, like Twitter, Instagram and shit, where everybody posting, everybody wants to be liked, and when you want to be liked, it's hard to break outside of that social norm idea. You feel me? Hassan Abi type niggas? Yeah. Like the politically correct, oh my god, you can't say that, whoop-de-whoop, I believe that everybody who doesn't agree with me is a fucking pleb and an ignoramus and they should die and they don't deserve life type niggas. You feel me? The holier than thou ass niggas, but don't understand that to be the very Satan that you're claiming to be, you have to understand your opposition. But hey, man.
The world is becoming more, like I said, it's like more people are being indulgent, and the laws are changing for one. You have a lot of people that are out of the closet, and it's a lot of media. There's a lot of television that shows and promotes it. I mean, be gay if you want to be gay, but we don't have to see it on every show, and pretty much it's everywhere. It's just being thrown into people's faces, even the kids. I was at a book reading and they had a drag queen there, and that's just not cool.
So you feel like it's...
And I'm gonna be honest, I think it's personally weird that we're over sexualizing children to the point where we feel like we should, like, I get it when they're old enough to make that decision, but Jesus Christ, let them be kids, bro. Like, we don't find this a little weird that you're telling fucking little kids about, like I understand, just say, hey man, that's his partner, that's her partner, cool. We don't have to go into details about this shit. Like, man, come on, bruh. Oh, if you feel like you like this and that, bro, just let them be kids, man. They don't even know yet. God damn, niggas just throwing shit down people's throat. But hey, man, it's the way of the world. I'm gonna just get mine and get out. What was I about to do? Hold on. I want to show y'all this tweet because I feel like she was talking. If I can find it. Hold on. Lee! Where's this shit at? Let me go to Daquan Twitter because I seen him. La-di-da-di-da. Can I find this tweet? Where's this shit at? Did he retweet it? I think he might have retweeted it too. Fuck. Damn, can't find it, too late. Alright, whatever. Basically, though, Shawty was talking about somehow modern day feminism is essentially working against them, which is kind of funny, the irony of it. But I wish I could find that tweet, bro. 24 hours, oh my goodness. Yes, sir, ski. The Bears really play football tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm such a fucking fanboy. I love sports. I just saw that. L-ad. Imagine. What the fuck is going on?
An agenda that's being pushed?
Absolutely.
If a person can identify as whatever they want, why does your identity even matter in the first place?
It doesn't.
So then why do so many people talk about how important their identity is?
I don't know, and they shouldn't. They just shouldn't. I just feel like we are just all one alive being, and it's like...
You ever heard of identity politics?
No.
Identity politics means I deserve special treatment because I'm a woman, or because I'm gay, or because I'm black, or this or that.
Yeah.
Why does that matter?
It shouldn't matter.
But it certainly does.
It certainly does.
That's exactly what our politics are today.
Because people want to be what they are at the time that is convenient. Like, I may be black and gay, but if I need to be black at the moment, I will be black. But if I need to be gay at the moment, I need to be gay. Or if I'm white and I want to be white at the moment, I'll be white. If I want to be gay at the moment, I'll be gay. So you can't, that's why they feel like that. Because they want to be able to choose whichever one is going to get them what they want.
Right, but isn't that
She's talking.
just manipulative and disingenuous?
Absolutely.
So how do you trust and respect those people?
You have to actually know who you're talking to. If they're doing it like that, then you don't trust them because they're wishy-washy and they can sway.
Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy.